to the game.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me more than I don't face. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're
Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Carolina Panthers. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're off and running from Charlotte. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready, set.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
They'll start on the ground. Darrell. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
1st and goal. Here's Dowdle. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead right away. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Completed over the middle. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
A gain of 7. First down, Chargers.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They'll throw 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Chargers.
Herbert throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the first. 1 quarter away so far. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points. From the red zone on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't make the connection, was looking for Lat McConkey. And it's going to be 2nd down. It's Herbert once more. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock, it's going to bring up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. They snap it to Herbert. Rolling out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. Yep, already got the stopping and the turnover on downs, so they're just going to decline that penalty.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. Ready.
Gets it out wide quick, and oh, he might throw this. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Striker. 3-3. Long range. 45. White. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. He's going deep this time. He's got it deep downfield. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. And sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Play action now for Herbert. Gets it downfield, on target to Gatson. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
Set. Grenade. Set.
Herbert now off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Chased out to his right. That's caught. Keenan Allen. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Los Angeles.
Now an inside give to Hampton. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
That's another Chargers first down. A gain of 11.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Lion.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. This one's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Trevor Etienne to return this. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Herbert on first down. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Herbert from the gun. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Couldn't connect with Lad McConkey, so they're left facing 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, Herbert. He throws a bullet to the center. That's complete inside the 35. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. New set of downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Sends this to the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Panthers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
When chances to score have been so few and far between for your offense, Kate, you got to come through in these opportunities, especially now in the second half. Like all game, this defense has just risen to the occasion and jumped on the chance at that interception.
Cut down the field, Leggett. And he has this to the opposing 35.
I know they may have wanted to throw that pass a little bit sooner, but I'll tell you what, that receiver's ability to navigate his way across the entire field really set up the space he needed to complete the huge gain.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
Ready.
It's Young, the throw here on first. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On the red zone now. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 16 at the Chargers' 21-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down.
Third down.
Young hangs on to it. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that first down marker. Call it a yard. That means fourth down coming up. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. It's from the right hash, 46 yards.
A 46-yard attempt.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. They're going to throw. He's got it, but a long ways from the first. And the surprise does not pay off as they're turned away on that fake, Brock. A few points left out there potentially as they turn it over on downs.
Panthers take over first and 10.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. Escapes a defender. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All set now, first and 10. Here's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't get it to Aronde Gadsden the second. So it's second down coming up. Back to the air, Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Ladd McConkey. And things look tougher now with third and long. To the air on third and long. That one's napped by Allen. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. First and 10 from the 43. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Shotgun give to Hampton. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
Kind of like that punt returner, Kate, that's just looking for that lane to run. This guy just couldn't find it. Defenders beat him to the spot, left him to try and cut back, or simply take it out of bounds like he just did.
That one's complete. Marion Hampton. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is third and inches.
Brings up third and inches.
Throwing now, Herbert. Into the hands of Gadsden. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
4 yards. First down. Chargers.
First and 10 from the 43. Herbert now. Gets everything he has under this one. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Panthers get a great return up close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down. Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Looking to throw, Young. Getting out to his left. caught. Nice game left side. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Blaster, stick. Hut, hut.
First down, Young. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Chargers have some new life in the fourth.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Throwing on first is Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Rondé Gadsden the second on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on second down. From the pistol, it's Herbert. This is cut downfield by Allen. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That one hits for 30. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Has it up to 7. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's another Chargers first down. First and goal, Los Angeles.
Herbert to throw once more. Buys time, rolling right. Cut near the goal line. And he gets forward for 3 yards as we've reached our 2-minute warning.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Herbert throwing again. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted.
You knew it before.